No, I'm being genuine. Yo, YouTube, slide to the Twitch, man. I gotta slide to the Twitch someday. Bro, we were just waffling about how Damian Lillard got traded to the Bucks, bro. And I talked about all pieces and how I felt about it.
Y'all need to look into the Bucks for tampering. Y'all do. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Pat Riley do better, man. Pat Riley do better.
Somebody, y'all look at him for tampering.
All right, man. Damian Lillard just got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, bro.
He did.
I'm so excited. I'm so surprised.
Do your
I have
homework.
the exact same reaction you guys have.
Damian
Nobody's
Lillard
seen this
traded.
coming.
Facts.
I literally just made a video about NBA loyalty, and arguably two of the most loyal players for the last decade, now they're teammates. Kind of the theme of last video was about Giannis and Dame. Giannis was kind of growing frustration with the Bucks because he didn't like the direction of their team. They've been the oldest team in the league.
Oh, Giannis did pull a Kobe. This man did pull a Kobe
this year. And Dame, he's with Portland, and they obviously drafted his replacement. So those two were mainly what I was talking. Those two were mainly what I was talking about. And now they're teammates, and we know that is a perfect duo.
I'm saying
the details of this trade, or at least what we know so far. The Bucks, they got Dame, Portland.
This is insane, bro. This is insane, bro.
They got Drew Holiday, who I don't really expect to stay there. DeAndre Ayton in the 3-team trade, a first-round pick, and 2-pick swaps. And the Suns, who jumped into this trade, they got Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson. Bro, I'm lost for words. Now, I'm going to try to attack this trade from all angles, including the Miami Heat.
Isn't that where Dame
Bucks,
played?
Obviously, they just got significantly better. The Drew Holiday trade in 2020, that was a massive move, a championship move. He had the signature.
That man was in New Orleans
in the finals. He had great moments, but I feel like it's ran its course, and I think Giannis kind of knew that, and they really had to make a move to keep Giannis happy. And god damn, did they? I think the big four of Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez is great. They looked dominant all last year up until they seen Miami in the first round, and Giannis got hurt and they couldn't quite recover. But with that being your big four, and with them taking up a majority of the salary cap, and with Chris Middleton's injury, and with them
being I just realized the Bucks still got Chris Middleton. That boy is Michael Jackson. Oh, I said Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan in the clutch. Yeah, Bucks finna be nasty. I wonder how, but I do wonder how AJ Griffin is gonna do that offense. I said AJ Griffin. Adrian? No. It's something. It's the new coach. They new coach. It's AJ Griffin from the Hawks' dad. I forgot his name. But I wonder how he's gonna do the offense. Now, if they had Mike Budenholzer, why did they? I don't know, and I don't know why they fired him. I really don't. I wish he was still there. They might. I feel like someone gonna resign him. Someone's gonna resign him. I feel like it's gonna be the Mavs. Mark my words.
Older now, and with their bench being a little bit thin, they needed a spark offensively. And Dame,
they did.
I mean, come on, bro. It's Damian Lillard. I hate to down Drew Holiday a bit just to emphasize how much better they're going to be, at least offensively.
That's cool.
In the last two playoffs, specifically, just to emphasize how much better they're going to be. He got injured. Drew Holiday hasn't really been good. Offensively, he was very inefficient for the last 2-3 playoffs, and defensively, at least last year, and we know he's known as being a perimeter defender. Jimmy Butler ate him alive, so you really couldn't see his.
I mean that's Jimmy Butler. That's Jimmy Butler.
This is why this move is
simple.
So big
it's Jimmy Butler,
because now Giannis probably can sign that extension and be happy because he knows he has Dame. I feel like in the 2022 playoffs when they played Boston and they lost in 7, it always reminded me of LeBron in 2015 when he played Golden State. If you look at Giannis's and LeBron's raw efficiencies in those
boy
series,
averaged 34, 15, and 7.
God, in reality, they shot bad because they shot a lot because they didn't have much offensive help. Drew Holiday in that Boston series specifically, he was terrible when he got much more attention without Chris Middleton because I don't really think that's naturally his role, even beside Giannis. And again, I don't know what Chris Middleton is coming back. So if he's never quite that Chris Middleton we've seen in 2021,
we got Damian Lillard.
Not naturally that guy. They're probably going to have the same.
That's a good point.
Result.
That's a good point.
Now you replace Drew with Dame. Oh my God,
that's
30-point.
That's insane, bro. This man Dame was averaging 40 for like a whole month. That's insane, bro. The Bucks got an MVP and Damian Lillard. Like hands down, this is the team I want to watch now. This is the team I want to watch. I want to see how great it meshed between Dame and Giannis. And we still got Chris Middleton. We still got Brook Lopez. We still got Pat Connaughton. We still got good role players. Malik Beasley, if that man's shooting right, that boy inconsistent. But still,
per game scorer, a natural 3-level scorer, somebody to me that's an underrated playmaker if you give him the right weapons, somebody whose gravity rivals Steph.
That's a tough move.
Underrated playmaker if you give him the right weapons.
You see that
somebody
stuff?
Whose gravity rivals Steph. Somebody who's never played with anybody near the great.
Oh, that game gonna be nice. Imagine Bucks versus Warriors.
Or definitely the versatility of a Giannis, somebody who's never really even played on a great defensive team. That pick and roll action between Dame and Giannis is just going to be magical.
Facts.
And they kept Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez. Now they have 2 very great closers. If Chris Middleton can get anywhere near back to what he once was, they're easily the favorites in the East.
Cooking.
I know Dame said he wouldn't play with anybody outside of Miami, or they reported that he wouldn't come to anybody else's camp and all that, whatever. But he gets to play with Giannis in arguably the most perfect situation he can possibly ask for. They even pulled up that tweet from 2022 when they asked him who would he play with if he can help get his first ring or something like that. Yep. And he said Giannis, and then it just happened. Now for the Blazers, it almost feels like they were hell-bent on not giving Miami exactly what they wanted, and mainly Dame exactly what he wanted. Not saying Portland got fleeced or anything like that, because I like the team and the package.
I don't think Portland got fleeced. They got DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton has a ton of upside. But I feel like DeAndre Ayton got pushed. I feel like the year they went to the finals, it put a lot of pressure on him to get better. And then the year he didn't get better, niggas was doubting. And the next year when they got KD, Ayton wasn't playing how he should have been. He didn't take the jump people were expecting after the championship. After the finals year. And boom. Niggas know they could have flipped them, and that's what they did. They got to use some Nurkic and some depth.
DeAndre Ayton is an upgrade from Nurkic. I'm interested to see how him and Scoot Henderson will play off each other. They did get Drew Holiday, who I expect them to flip possibly to Miami. Possibly I think they're going to be going to be Miami. A hot commodity, and they're going to get picks from that.
Or Philly. But who would they trade? I think James Harden got a player option. And I don't even want to talk about James Harden. I do not care about that shit. I do not care. If he goes to Clippers, I don't think he's going to Clippers. And James Harden, I don't see James Harden anywhere else. Literally nowhere else. Now, low key, James Harden could go to the Nets, but I don't think he like him no more.
They got a first round pick, and they got 2 pick swaps to pair with that first round pick and whatever compensation they get back from Drew Holiday, I'm assuming. I think Chauncey Billups got a nice little squad. Scoot, Anthony Simons, DeAndre Ayton on a big contract, and Jeremy Grant extended. That's a great place to be left.
I just realized they really paid Jeremy Grant all this damn money. I think Jeremy Grant makes more than half of the league right now. Well, way more than half of the league. More than like 75% of the league.
After losing your cornerstone player for the last decade. Now for the Phoenix Suns, I do see people saying they got a little bit worse because they did flip DeAndre Ayton essentially for Nurkic. And DeAndre Ayton is better. But I can see that point, but I see it a little bit differently. With the big 3 they have, the potent offensive big 3 they had with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant, that's already taken up a lot of the cap.
Facts.
I don't think you really need to pay a traditional center $32-33 million a year. If you can flip him for somebody that gives you similar production, maybe you drop off just a bit, and you're able to flex out that.
Thing with Nurkic is he gets hurt. I know. Bro, Eubanks is going to have to ball out, in my opinion. Eubanks is going to be the starting center for half the games. I know. I just already know. I know it sounds weird, but I just know. Eubanks got to, like, live up to the role, bro. I don't know any other center. Ball. What?
That cap a little bit more and get more depth. I think you can make that move, and I'm not mad at Phoenix for doing that. I like their roster before this move, and I like their roster after this move. And DeAndre Ayton, I think he needed new scenery. I think it's time that Phoenix kind of ran its course. He was kind of a disappointing first pick, especially considering who you picked him over. You paid him because you really had to.
I remember that playoffs, year.
He was disappointing. I don't think you.
Now I will say this boy, Agent Aiden, got a motherfucking jumper. Maybe not jumper, a fader. Like he'll do that. He'll do that.
Now, the obvious biggest losers in all of this, the Miami Heat.
The
oh
Miami
my
Heat,
God.
for sure.
You put your whole summer on hold. Pat Riley made basically no moves to get Dame because Dame chose Miami just for you to not get Dame right before the training camp starts. Yes, they've had success.
I say get Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield,
they made
campaign,
the Eastern Conference
bro.
Finals. They was one shot away from making the finals. And last year, obviously,
Boom. I remember that. That hurts. But they went to the finals this year and they
the
lost
NBA Finals, and
to
they
the
lost in
Nuggets.
6. But that team is not enough, especially with Dame joining Milwaukee. Now, with the much more improved Eastern Conference, we don't know exactly what's going on with Philly, but Milwaukee and Boston, they're clearly the powerhouses in the.
This is the team. This is the team. It's weird seeing Udonis Haslem not on there. But, dang. In my opinion, I think James Jaquez Jr. is going to do good. I feel like he's going to surprise a lot of people. In my opinion. I don't think he's going to be so good that they're relying on him to help him up in the standings. But I think he's going to be decent. This nigga Kyle Lowry is almost 40. Oh, it's Duncan Robinson last year? That's crazy. I say they're flipping Kyle Lowry. I know for sure. Kyle Lowry and some picks for Drew Holiday. Jovic. Yo, what's good, Anna? How you feeling? How you living, my boy? Ew, why is the chat on this side? Yo, we just talking basketball and I gotta put in 30-inch bust down terms and synthetic wig terms. But nah, we just chilling, bro. How was your day? But I think they can get Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield, and Campaign. They just signed Campaign because I think he's a free agent. But still,
I believe both of them got better. You have to sit for another year with that terrible Kyle Lowry contract, that terrible Duncan Robinson contract.
This still going? What? Nigga, what?
Doesn't expire until like 2025. You lost Gabe Vincent, and you really made no significant moves.
Are you at home, Anna? Are you still at practice? Are you at practice?
Moves. That's sad. I respect the hell out of Heat culture and Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley and everything they built. They made 3 conference finals in the last 4 years.
That's crazy. Look at Solomon Hill. He ain't do nothing for the Hawks.
Finals. But both reasons they lost both finals is because they didn't quite have the dudes. The team they surprisingly beat last year in the first round just got the guy you were supposed to have, and they just got so much better, and they already had the dude, Giannis. So like I said, but that's tough for Miami, and to me, they're clearly the biggest losers in all of this. I'm gonna have much more on this, obviously, as the season prolongs. But to wrap this up, for Miami,
I remember this
that's
fight.
tough. They're the biggest L's in all of this. For Milwaukee,
they don't got used to.
They just got Dame and Giannis, 2 top 10 players, and to me, the best new duo in the Eastern Conference. And who knows, maybe in the league. I'm gonna still respect Denver, but talent-wise, I mean, I just don't know. And for Phoenix, I know people say they lost because they lost DeAndre Ayton, but they got more depth. They got depth. DeAndre Ayton's contract, to me, that was not that great, especially what they already had with the big 3, and they got more flexibility with the cap. I don't mind that for Phoenix. If you guys like this video, We needed this because the offseason has been so damn dry. Obviously, training camp starts, preseason starts, I believe, like next week. Everything's about to kick off.
And preseason does start next week.
Perfect way to come into the NBA season. I'm
and so how was your day? I know
they
you
scheduled Miami and Portland. I believe Portland's only primetime game is against Miami. I believe the day after MLK Day or something like that. And that trade didn't even happen. That's crazy. If you guys like this video, follow my social media sites for all my live reactions. Do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always.
Y'all see this? This boy was recording this off an iPhone. Alright, bro. Take it easy. Stay black. Shouldn't be too hard.